Southern California has a new modern home for NFL football, and it is this place, wondrous SoFi Stadium here in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Chargers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it.
They'll run it here. This is Marlon Mack. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Carr going to throw. And he's taken down, able to slip across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Charger first down. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates.
There you go, first down, man.
Big shots later if he occupies their attention.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Here's Carr to throw.
There you go.
Open man is Denzel Mills. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 30. A good pickup there at 22.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free after the catch.
Yeah, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. This defense for the Vikings, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
That's a first, right?
Down inside the 20 at the 19.
Thank you.
And they're getting him involved.
Boys and girls,
you feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Into the red zone, it's Carr.
Got him, coach. Got him, coach. Got him, coach. If I got him, I spot him. And when I spot him, I got him. Tutty. Let's go, bro. I'm not playing with y'all this week, bro.
Fifth touchdown now in the year. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
I don't know how.
By Bass, up and good.
But hopefully
and that makes the score 7-0.
Brings enough pressure to make him go
the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
That's my only key to defense. You can stop the D-line.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Let's go with 20. That's what I like to see. Yes, sir. It's going to go here. Oh, we got Lucas. Just trying to look for a flex. sir. Yep, check that D-line. Yep, check that D-line. He like, shit. It's like, hell of them under pressure. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Got 3 of them now. Right?
On 1st and 10, Mayfield.
Oh, my gosh.
Getting this out to the flat, Mostert.
Oh, my
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Yeah,
Brandon,
that's what I don't like
what's
doing.
important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation.
He's gonna mess up because it's 3 under pressure. Like, they gotta work. Like, they have to work. You feel me?
So
like,
from the 39 now, they'll come up
like
on a 1st and 10. Mayfield now. Throw right side is into the hands of his tight end, Everett.
Okay,
and
so
he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
We got him, Coach.
Coach,
we got him.
Getting the incompletion there, that should give them
we got
something
him,
to
we
build
spot
on
him, and
maybe
when we
turn
spot
the
him,
tide.
we got him.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Great.
Mayfield to throw it.
Yes, sir.
Flush to his right.
Oh,
They'll find Everett there complete. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Chargers, they were quite formidable in the win over Philly a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up
yes, sir.
receivers downfield.
Yes, sir. Yep.
To escape the pocket
Yep.
So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
I said, he can stop that pressure. He gonna win, but he can't stop it.
Defense is
Then
sharp. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
You watching this, you might want to change the vote.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
You might want to change the vote. No cap. I wouldn't even lie to you, bro. I wouldn't even lie to you. You might want to change it real.
The Charger drive about to get going. A 6-2 is their record through the first 8 weeks. Now, Charles, what is your assessment for them in the second half of the season?
Well, I think that the road gets a little bit tougher for them. But when I look at their schedule, I see some of these road games, and I know those are going to be difficult. But this is a good team, so I'm going to go with 11-5. That seems about right, and I think that'd be a nice accomplishment, too.
From the 24, Carr.
Oh, I did not mean to throw that.
Picked off by Kyle Fuller. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
You got to play better. You got to play better.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A handoff running left is Mostert, and he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
An extra quarterback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the third down play. Mostert. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. He'll swing this out to Mostert. Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game? That's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a first down.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. Flushed out right. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And all the way down to the 9. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They'll run here with Mack. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Mack. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Marlon Mack with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Mostert.
What the? Oh.
First down and a little extra from Mostert. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. The safeties were well back there, and he had a lot of room. Were they in the cover too?
Yeah, they were, and the safeties were back. You know, usually they're 12 to 15 yards off the line of scrimmage, somewhere around the hash mark for each of them. But what also happens if the linebackers dive into the line, if you block them initially, that blocker can come off of them and get up to the safeties on the second level, and now you've got a big place to run the football.
From the red zone now, Mayfield. Being chased out left. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Second and 10. Throwing, Mayfield.
Give me that.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. And this will be brought back to the 22. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Eluding, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. To try again after the sack, Carr. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. And right around the 20, he'll head out of bounds. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of a first as that leads to fourth down. So on fourth down, on comes the left-footed punter, Kevin Huber, to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Pulled in at the 24. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Vikings will take over here, first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with great starting field position and one timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Vikings.
Wow.
DK Metcalf with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on first and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Steps away. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Vikings going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be third down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They go play action. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. We'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Another first down there as this one goes for 25. They'll run right side with Mostert. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. But keep in mind, if you're thinking of staying on the ground, this is a top 5 rush defense.
Yeah, but I don't think you shy away totally with the run. At least show them the hint of a run before you decide to throw the football.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. Mayfield off the play fake. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow them to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let them get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. And that is no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
The Charger drive about to get going. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And some room to maneuver. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 44 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Those are the types of runs they told us they want to see more of. Look, they'd love the 60 to 70-yard runs, but those 10 to 20-yarders, they can help you win a ball game.
And that means everyone's invested because you know the big guys up front. That's what they do. They try and move people. But when you get your perimeter guys involved downfield, that means that they care about the running game, and they know it helps their team.
Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Carr. Buying time to his left. And he wisely will throw that one away. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 46. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it.
Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off near the 34, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
It's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
Now this throw caught left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's good for 28 yards.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Guys move and scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there, because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Play action now. Here's Mayfield. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Charger drive about to get going. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Here's Carr. This to the outside for Mack. Oh, an absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And down to the 11. The offense has to love that, because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the rookie Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. Short throw pick 6 right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They will look to flush the memory of that pick 6 as we now have a brand new tie ball game here in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Now, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the feet in? Yes, he got them both down, says the side judge. And that's good enough for a 1st down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. They run out of the shotgun with Mostert. Fred Warner, first-time All-Pro in 2020, in on the stop defensively.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. 2nd down and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Flushed out right. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Eric Harris who picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run it out of the gun with Mack. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger 1st. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Working from the gun, it's Carr. His throw incomplete.
I think put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And this belongs to the Vikings.
Well, so much for the 4-minute offense. They were trying to reduce the clock, get in position to win the game, and leave no time for them to come back and catch them. And guess what? They turned the ball over. Yeah, I mean, they had it all set up for themselves, and they let it get away.
On the ground, it's Mostert to start the drive. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they search for a score to break this tie. Here's Mayfield. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Vikings. Extra point by Seibert up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here in a one-score game, but the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Throwing his car. Oh, and a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Carr. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 17-yard line. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. Now Carr. Dancing to his left. That is caught at the 7. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Carr to throw. Flushed out right. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Back to throw. Carr. Forced out to his left. And his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime.
Obviously, the excitement level here is almost a fever pitch. Down one. It's tempting to go for two. I say you go ahead and kick the extra point. You got the home crowd carried into overtime.
I'm with you. I do see some fans, though, holding up 2 fingers. Easy now.
Yeah, but they're not the ones who have to actually make that call, are they?
So right back to square one. Tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And the fair catch is made. It's going to pin him back here at the 7-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
From the gun, a run with Mostert. And they'll get him down up past the 15. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. The Charger drive about to get going. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Here's Mack to get it again on second down. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now as he is just trying to will his guys to an overtime victory. They'll run on first down with Marlon Mack. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. Second down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
First throw of overtime for Carr. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. Okuegbunam. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 41-yard line. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. 2 minutes left in this overtime session and still all tied. Carr now on first down. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. It'll be their second and final timeout, remember, here in overtime. We'll be back. On second down, here's a run with Mack. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down marker at the Vikings 33. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They've had some success here in overtime on this opening drive running the football. Right back to that well.
And why not? When you have that kind of success, make them stop you. And until they do, keep going back to that well you just spoke about. I think there's more water there and available to them.
Carr to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, Parker?
No, that's how you win a football game. That is how you win a football game. That's how you win. That is how you win. Oh my gosh, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. That is how you win a football game. I'm not playing with this game, bro. I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing, bro.
So for the Chargers, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year.
That game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
Oh my gosh, bro.
So long, everybody.
Bro. Let's go, bro. Can't yo. Just peep what I did, bro. Look. I seen there was no X factors on there, bro. I seen like no X factors, bro. Look at this. Look what reading the D. Hold up. Look what reading the D was like. I see no X factors. None. I said, bro, pressing too hard. Who is this? This is Simmons. Simmons can't play no man-to-man. He's a safety. Zone. So I said, all right, bet. My boy open right there, straight. Game winner. It's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's a crazy game, bro. I swear. That's crazy. I gotta end the stream at that. I hope y'all have a lovely night.